Hello everybody and welcome to another Class 87 video on West Coast Mainline Preston Carlisle. Today we've got 4 Sierra 57 Longsight Freightliner Terminal to Glasgow Freightliner Terminal. Let's get going. It's currently 8:30 in the evening. In game. Let's just get our unit set up. Markers. Headlights. It's really warm today in the UK. I mean, it was quite warm yesterday. It hit 23 degrees. So yeah, that was quite extreme. Now it's only 13 degrees, but because my room's really small, the heat sort of gets trapped in. It just doesn't escape. But yeah. Let's get this on. There we go. Now let's get this turned on. Listen to that start up in the windows. I do like how this train looks at night. I believe we have actually got 2 units on today. 287s. Yes, we have. They're both in PR Blue. We've got 87013, John O'Grant, and we've got 87026, Sir Richard Arkwright. But yeah, look at the size of the train we've got. It's coming all the way out to the back of Preston Station and quite far over, which is why we obviously need 2 units. And then it is just straight to Carlisle at 10 PM. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare getting down Shap. I had to leave my brakes on initial because it wasn't cutting it in full loco brake. Right, T on the signal. That off. That off. T for... I don't know. I don't know what the T's for. Train? Maybe? Speed limit's 35 as we come out of here. Or 15 at the moment because we're backed on some points. So there's 15 as you come to Preston. That'll be a bugger on Preston Crew. Or Crew Preston. I'd say Crew Preston, to be fair, rather than Preston Crew. Because you always say the southern place first. Yeah, there's also a 47 run I saw on here, and I thought, oh, that'd be quite nice, so I think we're going to do that afterwards. And then I'm going to take a little 15-minute break on the stream. And then we'll do the bus stream. Only a little one, because I was meant to do the route 100, 200, 300 yesterday. I've only done the 100 and 200. Which probably means these Train Sim Mod 6 videos won't be out for a while, because I've got CTS26, the bus, coming out, which means most of April is probably just going to be bus content, so this probably won't be coming out till like May. Which is quite fitting that I'm playing it on the 9th of May, so maybe that will be the release date, I'm not too sure. What can I hear? Oh, nice. Yeah, I done the other service. There's another service that has 2 locos, 287 locos on a freight service. And it comes down this way and we meet at Lancaster, and I thought, oh, there's another one. That means I can get content on that one. I wish I'd have done it the other way around, because I don't mind playing in the dark, but normally TSW videos in the dark don't do that well. But that being said, I'm not too bothered about the views. But if you are watching on YouTube, please do like and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, please do follow if you haven't already. Oh, there's a couple of paces in there. Is one of them a chocolate and cream skipper? No, that's a 101. Okay, that's why it looked a little bit different. Because it's not a pacer, it's a 101. Right, we're going to have to go in the yellow for this, because this thing is really sluggish. I mean, look, we've just left Preston Station with the back of this thing. Feels like we left about 10 minutes ago. There we go. Like that. Yeah, it's just going to be 75 the whole way. Should we try and get a thumbnail now? That's a bit too zoomed in. Oh, yeah, that's nice. That could work. Don't often put rotation on my thumbnails, but we'll have a little bit of that. No, I want it. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. But hang on, how comes it reckons that's May week 1 at 9 PM? But we're May week 1. What day did I pick? 9th of May. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Right, speed limit's 75. Next station we're passing will be Lancaster in about 20 miles time. This is the boring bit of the route, so I'm glad we're getting this out of the way first. Yeah, what's your least favourite bit of the Preston Carlisle? Mine's probably the bit from Preston to Lancaster. Just because I think it's a little bit tedious. Careful not to blow it. Make it as high as possible for a little bit. I don't think the back unit's actually powering, I think it's just there looking pretty. But yeah, looking forward to Preston Crew. I mean, I probably won't get it till about a year after it releases, because that seems to be when Just Train stuff goes on sale. So, I mean, who knows? Who knows? What I do know is we're quickly getting up to 75. Nice. Oh no, that's off. Let's not do that. Let's just run it down to about 40, I reckon. Should be good enough. Oh, okay, it's going to run down all the way. That's fine. Pretty sure I just heard a dog barking then. Better. Nice. Flipping heck, it's a bit long. It's a big train. A very, very long train. Stream management. Yes, there we go. 7 E. Why is it so dark? It's not that dark at 8 PM. Sort of is. Night lighting in TSW is quite decent, to be fair. It's a bit difficult to see a signal. That's the point. How am I going to see me marker for Carlisle? Because Carlisle's a bummer to slow down for, and it's going to be even worse with this long thing. This behemoth of a freight vehicle. It's alright, I haven't got to worry about that for a whole 90 minutes yet, so that's cool. Right, let's run it down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Should just keep that being held. Oh. Driving loco. Oh no, both locos do actually notch. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, both locos do notch. That's cool. I think a 101 just went past. Yeah. Because anything I don't see, I can just whiz to the back of the train and see it about 10 seconds later. SD. Yeah, we're holding speed quite well. Very, very well, in fact. Weird, because I can almost see myself on the TV screen. It's that dark. But yeah, when I don't play TSW, these are the sorts of routes I miss. This, Cardiff, GWE Remaster, Suffragette Line. You know, they're a few of my favourites. Southeastern. Those sort of routes. I just, in my opinion, out of the simulation games we have, this one just isn't the best anymore. In my opinion, anyway. Or this is not the one I get the most enjoyment out of playing anymore, should I say. Because there's no enjoyment in a game that goes blurry. God, it's so hot in this room. Have we gone through the... no, it's there. Let's keep notches off. There we go. Back on. Oh. Couple of 40s with a TEA train. The West Coast main line is just sort of the Freight Coast main line at this point of night. And the only services you'll be seeing, the only passenger services you'll be seeing are sleepers. So yeah, I really want to do that 47 service. That's all. Like, oh, driven 1,000 miles in the Class 87. Wow. We're 69 miles away from Carlisle. Wonder how many I've driven in the 86. Not sure. I mean, the 87 is up there with my favourite train most favourite train in TSW. But I mean, it's got to be the 700 just for some non-biased reasons. No, I do not want popularity, and no, I'm not going to buy cheap viewers, because there's just no point. Their accounts will get deactivated by Twitch. I think, anyway. Yeah, just cruising along now. I think we're, what, 10 miles from Preston, which probably means we're about 10 from Lancaster, so yeah, not too far to go now. That's better. I wonder if stream audio needs turning up. It seems a touch on the quiet side. Right, now that's just gone off. Audio options. There you go. I'm going to put game volume up 1. Try and put it on a little bit more, just to see, because maybe 40 is our coasting speed, so let's put it on 60 and try and accelerate a little bit. Oh, 87, hello. Steel train with some, what are they, HGAs or something? Coke wagons, as they're known on Tees Valley. We haven't played Tees Valley in a while, you know. Might have to come back to Tees Valley. I must do like a mystery build stream at some point, where I put all games and all routes. Yeah, all games and all the routes to a bill. That'd be awesome. It would make my content a little bit more varied, or a little bit more random. Yeah, I'll do that one day. And like when something wins, it gets taken off the wheel. Call it the RNG content. When content dies down, just do an RNG wheel. Yeah, see, now I can bring this down a little bit. There we go. I mean, it's already getting dark, which is weird. But, hey ho. I don't mind driving in the dark. We're just not going to see a lot of the really nice Shap scenery. I really wish they'd fix that bug on this route, because I don't know why it always spawns. The date is the 5th of June. Like whenever you start, instead of just defaulting to current date, it always starts on the 5th of June. Which will work when it's the 5th of June, but any other 364 days in the year won't work. Oh, DVD, sorry. DSD doesn't actually make a sound. I'll keep coasting. Yeah, it's pure night sky behind us. So I'm glad we're at least going where there is a bit of light, rather than going where there is no light, but that orange is constantly fading. no idea where I am. I know that there's a passing loop before Lancaster, but we're just passing. The speed limit never goes lower than 75, so we're just cruising at 75 the whole way. There's the double, there's the other double container run. Very, very long train. Yeah, nice. I actually met that at Lancaster, so I must have been running slightly late then, because we're 63 miles from Carlisle, which means we're probably about 4 miles from Lancaster, so I must have been 4 miles behind where I should have been. Which is probably all caused by that neutral section that's right outside Carlisle, which hampers your acceleration quite a lot. But yeah, it's one of them. Just to try and make, I don't know, maybe taking one device out of it might cool it down a little bit, or stop it from working as hard. Oh, there's the passing loop, so we're not far from Lancaster. No, not TD. That was AWS. It's worse because on the preview I literally can't see anything. Well, that actually looks quite nice to be fair. It looks a lot darker in the game. Yeah, I'm just sort of cruising for the moment. If I switch to HD mode, would that make the game lighter, do you reckon? No, just uglier. That's 4K we go. Yeah, the orange over there is slowly fading. Whilst we're not going the right way to see the orange. There's the 75 limit. Don't worry, pal, we're more than a line with that. Wait, hang on. Get Lancaster's on a bit of a downhill. Still doing 75, so we're still alright for now. Got a little bit of braking. Come on, brake. I put a flipping brakes on. There we go. Right, we've got double yellow signal there. So I'm assuming a passenger train's just been let go. Which means they should be getting up to speed, hopefully. I'm not going to fly power for now. 47 with PCAs and BBAs. That's weird. Weird consist. I like the mixed consists you get on here. It's like a German route. Except not German and British. Rule Britannia. actually start braking now then. No, that's emergency. We'll leave it at full service. I should have started braking. Why didn't I start braking? What is that? Oh, it's train's headlights. Right, that's a green. I like that. Something's obviously just come to go. Oh, something's just got some more coming out. Well, I now need to build all that speed back up. Much power as possible. Even though there's a neutral section just around this corner actually. Yeah, maybe now's not the time to apply a load of power. Here's the neutral section sign. Oh, there is a passenger train. Neutral section over. Oh, why have I just closed everything? That's brilliant. Let's try and get that. Try and get it saved. There we go, we're up to 50 already. Should we give it all the beans? There we go, all the beans. We'll go back to about 40 or something. Full dark now, that's not good. Right, I'm now speeding, which is just great news. Let's go down to 20. We can always increase it from there if we need to. The next station we pass should be Carnforth. Unless it's been like nuclear warfare on. Or one of the nuclear trains has spat out its rocks. Spicy. Is this all part of Lancaster? So, Lancaster's a big place. Considering that we're actually closer to Carnforth. I don't know, maybe that's just a neighbouring town or something. Oh, I see headlights. Actually, no, never mind. I just see all sorts of flashing lights. Let's put the power up a little bit. That service to the left of us there is the one I want to do next. I believe it leaves at 21:28. It's not for a while yet. I mean, we're not going to be catching on this one, obviously. We'll be waiting for another time. Does the thumbnail here look nice? No. We're going downhill. Indeed. Just keep a little bit of power on to pull our weight. So obviously, these freight trains aren't light. How much does this one weigh, out of curiosity? 1.8 thousand tons, so yeah, that's a few pizzas. Yeah, thank you very much everybody for your continued support on the Twitch and YouTube. We're up to 66 followers on Twitch. Outrageous. And 353 subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, 353. Thank you all very much. It's greatly appreciated. And definitely lots more awesome content coming soon. And yeah, if you do enjoy these videos and you want to get in communication, then please feel free to join the Discord. The link is in the channel description. Let me put the Discord in chat actually. Discord, I think that's the Discord. Let's press the link. It says I've been subscribed to my own Twitch channel for 3 months. I didn't even know I'd been an affiliate for 3 months. Doing like a bit of intermodal. We like it a little bit more than the off-fly-by shots, but that's fine. Yeah, it really is a long train. And we have a tail lamp. Last surface I had to put one on manually, this one's actually got one. Put a couple more beams on. We're obviously climbing uphill, up the Lake District and up towards Shap and all of that goodness. I believe Oxenholme's before the climb to Shap, then you've got Penrith after, and Penrith is where you begin to fall, or where you continue falling. I've done this route so many times I can't really remember it. It's a fairly long route to remember. I have a feeling we're going down now. Indeed we are. Oh, what's that? 101. Nice. Just a few options in. Let's go. I wonder what route I'm going to pick when we do the bus. Probably the 300. I'm really, really liking the bus. It's a really, really good game. And I got it for free. Right, I'm starting to struggle a little bit with the hills. So a little bit more power. Which is weird, because at photo mode, May week 1. Let's try and get to 9 PM. Look, May week 1, 9 PM, it reckons it's bright. Weird. Right, 60. Oh, what's this? That's headlights? House lights? Not sure. House lights. Green signal. TSD. There we go. It's fiddling with the volume settings on my headphones and it's like, what? Suddenly I could hear it in the right ear, then the left ear, then thank God it went back to me in both ears. Right, let's put this thing on the beans, the top of the green bean juice. Let's not have any yellow bean juice. Houses there. palms are sweating. Wiped my controller down before this. It's going to be wiping down again after this, I imagine. Right, let's hold it at about 40, I reckon. Because we're now back on speed. No, I feel like that's instantly come down. Let's get it back up to 60. Yeah, that did instantly go down. Let's try and hold it at 60. Starts doing 70 miles an hour at the minute. Oh! Just blowing through a neutral section. As you do. As you do. Yeah. How far away? Oh, we're coming up to... Is this Oxon? Yeah, this will be Oxon now. Currently doing 60 miles an hour. DVD, sorry. For Oxon home. Yeah, obviously the West Coast mainland's a little bit empty at the moment, but yeah, it is just sort of a Freightliner at this point in time. I mean, we've seen one passenger service, which I think was an 86, because the coaches look like Mark IIs. But then also, if there's a Mark III sleeper train, it could be an 86 as well. Okay. 39 miles, oh wow. Isn't the route 79 miles? Which means we're, well, halfway through. Already? We've been streaming 50 minutes. Since when? I mean, it is 39 miles from there to there. There to there, it's probably about 50. Yeah, now that I've left the window open to my bedroom, it's actually starting to get a little bit cooler in here. most top notches. Yeah, I didn't see the black neutral section sign on the last one, which probably means I won't see it on the next one. I'd love to live in one of these houses and just spot the West Coast Main Line. Right, let's bring the notches back down. Alright, let's bring them back up again. I'll leave them at 60. That seems like a sensible place to leave them. I wonder how warm the Xbox is at the minute. Should we put notches all the way up to 80? That seems a bit excessive, but I reckon it will do. It's warm, the Xbox, but it's because I've got a fan for it, it's actually, the heat is coming out. So it's sort of like getting rid of the heat as soon as it comes in. So I've got it on max gear, all of it. Playing TSW in the summer, honestly, I played one run on West Coast Mainline South, going southbound. My room went from like a 20-degree room to about a 40-degree room. Honestly, it was awful. Consoles are the most efficient heaters, and I wouldn't have anybody say otherwise. There we go. Oh, down one. Leave it there. Nice little flyby shot there. Yeah, there's not many trains loading in or out, so I'm hoping we can get those little subtle blurry textures we sometimes get on Preston Carlisle, which are very subtle until the point where I've only just started noticing them. Yeah, we're coasting a decent speed at about 70. I mean, we've got, what's that? 45 minutes, 43 minutes to do 39 miles. And also notice how we haven't made any mile progress just because we're sort of going from here to here. We're still the exact same distance away from there. So let me do some quick maths, aka let me Google something. 39 miles in 43 minutes. Google's thinking. Means we need an average speed of 54.42 miles an hour. At a minute, we're currently, holy hell, we're currently doing 75. Let's get that off. 75 is our maximum speed, so we don't have to be doing any more than 75. Jeez, the brakes here. Flippin' heck. We're going up or down? Down. Flippin' heck. There we go. More notches on. Driving this thing can be easy and also incredibly difficult at times. Yeah, I think I know what part of the route we're on. The hills are sort of coming up and the motorway is to our left, I believe. Yeah, it's cool. I think it's just here. I think it crosses somewhere about there, which there's a big bridge and it sort of zigzags in and out around all of this area. Am I right? Is there a motorway to our left? Is there a motorway to our left? No. Yes, that's the M6 there. It's quite an interesting thing on a show based on lorries called Eddie Zobart Trucks and Trailers. There's one episode where a truck raced the train, the Stobart rail train, from a depot to basically Moss End, to the closest Tesco to Moss End, and they both went up this bit at Shap, and yeah, I mean it was just interesting to see because the freight train had loads of driver changes, the truck didn't have any but had to stop, and yeah, it was really interesting because the truck had to, sorry, the train can't obviously go to Tesco. It went to Moss End and then went by truck to Tesco. So there was sort of, truck had to be involved either way. Yeah, it's quite interesting. I don't know what season that was. I want to say season 4? But I don't know, maybe not. Right, let's put some more power in. Oh, no, there was a specific reason why we weren't putting any power in. Whoa, is this Shap Summit? I've got no idea. Let's look at the map. Can we see Shap Summit? No, this is T-Bay. It's a little bit further north than this. Trying to give it maximum beans while holding out steady pace, because obviously I don't want to rock it along. I don't want to go so slow to the point where we end up falling below our average speed that's needed, which is 54 miles. Because don't forget, that's not factoring the 20 limit that we have at the end. So yeah. Yeah, just 33 miles to go. 33 miles in, what, call that 28. 33 miles in 30 minutes. Plus 5. 33 miles in 35 minutes. So we do need to keep our speed up, because soon the average speed is going to, like, keep rising and rising, I think. I don't know, I can't do math. How comes our speed is dropping so much? Right, I'm going to put it 4 notches. Means going into the yellow, but that's fine. I would imagine we'd have blown it at this speed. I really can't wait to drive the 86/4 Preston Chrome. Oh, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I think everything that's on that 0 to 3 month section of the roadmap is everything we're getting in Train Sim Mod 6, and I reckon the rest is going to be Train Sim Mod 7. But yeah, what are your guys, now that we're sort of getting closer to that time already, what do you guys think will be the routes for Train Sim World 7? I'd love to say East Coast Mainland South, but I just think with the state the game is in, I don't think that's possible. And if they do make East Coast Mainland South, boy is that going to be juicy. But I don't see it happening. I don't think it's possible with the way the game currently performs. Never say never. I'm not saying the game will perform like this forever. I'm sure they can optimise it just like a little bit. TSD. What's this here? Oh, this is Shap Summit. Right, okay. Let's bring the notches all the way down. This is the highest point. The lines, this is from here when we start going down. Is this where the sign is? No, the sign was back there, right? Yeah, the sign was back there. So that must have been the mark of the Hardendale Quarry. Because this is where the difficult bit comes in. 29 miles in 32 minutes, and we have now got to hold the brake, try and stop this thing from running away. Because that would be very nice. It would be very ideal either. Brakes on now. was easy. That's only going to be part of the challenge, though. Yeah, these 87s aren't the easiest of things to drive. That being said, they're not the most difficult things to drive either. Or either. Depending on how you choose to speak. Right, let's put initial brakes and about a little bit of loco brake. Seems to be holding us fairly well. Or if we go a little bit more on the loco brake and remove the train brake completely. Now we'll go a little bit less on that. Now we're speeding up, so we'll go a little bit more on that. "28 minutes to do 26 miles. Right. A little bit more. The 287s I drove, I think it was either no, it wasn't yesterday. But the day before. They were really swaying and bouncing. Loco brakes on 100% now, so no more I can do. Gonna have to ask the initial brake to do a little something. Yeah, I forgot I've still got both windows open. Yeah, 14th of April, which I believe is next Tuesday. Which is quite a bad time for me, depending on what time of day it actually comes out. Which means I'll probably need a video for Tuesday. But I've already got a video for Tuesday, so I'll just need to be on it Wednesday. Or possibly Tuesday evening. Do a little stream. When I say a little stream, yeah, probably about an hour. Do like 2 videos or something. No, I don't need power. I need brakes. Come off the brake. I wonder when we're going to get to Penrith. Surely Penrith can't be far from here. In fact, this might even be the approach to Penrith. Because there is a long right before. I'd always remember there being a neutral warning before Penrith. No, Penrith is not for a little bit yet. It's very easy to hold speed down here, I'll give it that. I don't know if initial brakes will apply on the loco as well. I'm assuming it would because they're connected up together. Let's just release the brakes for a little bit just to stop them from overheating. They probably already are overheating, to be fair. Let's slow down a little bit. Let's try and get it to about 65. Let's try and slow down to about 65, then release both brakes completely, just because we don't want to overheat them. Obviously, I know that's not a thing at TSW, but you know, if we're playing train sim mod, we're going to simulate the driving experience, and we don't want to break the brakes, because then we will be in a fair bit of trouble. How quickly are we going to gain that 10 miles an hour? Probably vary. There's some buildings here. Oh, the sound of coasting. Bit of efficiency. Coasting that is making us speed up. Yeah, it's weird because you literally leave Preston and as soon as it goes up to 80 from Preston it's 75 the whole way all the way to Carlisle where it comes down to 20. That's the only speed limit you have to take consideration of. Seems like there's a nice breeze today, which is cool. Brakes it map too, cool. I'll put the loco brake back on. What the flip was that? Anything else hear that? Is that just me? Look at how slow it's going at 75. Like cars in the UK motorways are going to do 70. And here they are going to 75. And it looks slow. Oh. Right, slow down a little bit. Let's take train brake off. Oh sorry, loco brake off. We'll just glide in. Oh, there's an 87 mail train. Nice, it's the first AI train we've seen in quite the while. Since the PCA train, maybe? It's actually got that dark in the game, I can see my little shelving unit behind me. It's quite nice. It's got chocolate in it as well, so it's like being tempted with chocolate here. It's literally pointing at me. Oh, right, neutral. Yep. Cool. I'm already in 0 power. I haven't applied power for God knows how long. Ah, Penrith. I believe there's a little bit of a climb after Penrith. So I believe the route's now going to be a little bit more up and down. See, going through a station, that looked a lot faster. There we go through the neutral section. Not sure if we are going uphill. No, we're still going downhill. Alright, I was expecting to have to apply some power, but it doesn't look like we're going to need to. Yeah, I really wish that Class 90 we had in TSW was decent, because I was genuinely considering buying it. But then it just turned out to be poo, and I was like, yeah, no. Well, actually, the killer for me was how many services it had, and the fact that it doesn't include a Freightliner orange livery. As much as I don't like the Freightliner orange livery, it's still Freightliner's modern day livery, which is probably the reason why we don't see it on Birmingham Crew, to be honest, because it's not livery. Well, hey, I don't know. Saying that, there are still some in the Freightliner green, I think, so that point's actually not relevant. Right, now we're going up. For the first time in about 10 years, we're applying power. Here we go. Up to 60 we go. TSD. Yeah, really not far from Carlisle now. I think we're due there about 10 AM IRL time. 10 PM sort of game time. Oh, looks like we're going downhill now. Indeed we are. Racing on. Alright, we're on a flat gradient, 16 minutes to 13 miles. Seems easy enough. Let's just put a little bit of power on so we can pull our weight. Oh, another container train. That one just a singular unit and quite a bit shorter. Wonder what unit it had. Right, let's see. Because I'm interested. How far gone is it? Oh, quite far. Come on. Give me more zoom. Yes, make it not blurry, please. So I can see which unit it was. We're not going to find out, are we? No. Never gonna know. Oh, it was an in-city unit of some kind. I would say it's IC1. So it didn't have the yellow front, so it would have been IC3. I say the yellow front, the yellow sides, where the number is. Down a slight grade. Makes it very jerky, but oh well. Brakes now, keep loco brake on full. Can't be too far from Carlisle now anyway. I wonder if we can be held outside Carlisle. Less than 10 minutes away. 13 minutes to 8 miles, or 12 minutes to 8 miles. Does this light loco actually go anywhere? Do anything? No. Interesting. Probably just like a standby unit or something. So like if an 87 failed, there's always one to be there. Sort of gliding along at the moment, holding at 75. We're holding at 75 quite nicely. I say that, we're sort of starting to go over 75. Let's just get that corrected. That'll do. At least it's the other side of the line now. Yeah. Where is my marker for Carlisle? Braking marker? Don't know. Just have to keep the eyes open. Which, I mean, I'm not saying I've been shut, I'm driving shut the whole time, but yeah. It's weird, because 90 miles in an hour and a half should mean that you're travelling 90 miles an hour. But we're only doing 75, so who knows how that works, who knows. A little bit of speed in this maybe was scheduled in. Three-section high bridge. That's usually one of my markers for something, but I think that's a speed reduction rather than a station. Come on, let's actually put some brakes on. TSD. I can imagine that you can't hear me at all. There we go. Right, this is beginning to straighten out, which makes me think Carlisle's soon approaching. Let's go for a cheeky HUD. Switch on, 2.8 miles. TSD. There's loads of houses with their lights on. Probably the number one giveaway that you're coming to a place. A bit of civilization appears. The very outskirts of Carlisle. I imagine living on the outskirts of somewhere is quite nice. I mean, I don't really live on the outskirts of where I'm from. It's sort of not in the middle, but like close to outskirts, but not that close. There's a sign for 20. No, leave that on. X. Leave that off. What percentage of... We're going to have to just go full service, aren't we? Just pray that it starts bringing it down quickly. Is Upper B Yard. I've not actually been to Kingmore Yard on like making a video. I've been up there on the train, in the game, obviously. In a little shunt-up. I don't actually need to slow down that much because up this hill will slow it down for me. fact, I'm probably going to put a little bit of power in just to stop it from slowing down too much. There we go. Platform 3 with a yellow signal. So yeah, just sort of cruising in. I'm going to hold a bit of brake because Carlisle was on a bit of a downhill slope and we've got a very heavy train, so it's going to take a lot to stop it. And when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. I mean, look at how that's rocking forward already. Where's the back of the train? Just coming through the neutral section. Just save it there, just in case. So if it crashes, I still want that medal. There we go, we're actually starting to slow down now, thank God. Okay, they don't believe in yellow lines, clearly. Nor do they. And nor does this person. I'm sure this is what everyone would appreciate at this time of night. I think our marker was actually halfway down the platform, wasn't it? Oh no, it's fairly close to the end. Look at this, here I am about to stop it like a pro. Oh, look at that. Yeah, if you have enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe, and I shall see you all in the next one. Take care. Goodbye for now. Hope you all have some happy train simming and train driving.
Bye.